Hi everyone, this is Deb Tim, a Canadian girl, and I want to show you the changes I've made with Bogey and the parrots. So please stay tuned. Many of you know I've been watching Bogey and the parrots closely for changes. It seems Bogey has gotten a little bossy of late, herding the parrots to one corner of the tank and not allowing them out unless I was feeding them. I'm sure he wasn't happy in sharing his food either, but it was the only way he could eat. Right after he ate, though, he would herd the parrots back into the corner. There were times where he would let his guard down and the parrots would meander out into the other areas of the tank. However, as soon as Bogey realized they were out of the corner, he would chase them back. I watched this happening for over the last week. I wasn't really too concerned, as Bogey has never hurt any of them. However, some of my subscribers pointed out that they felt the parrots were under stress due to this aggression. Taking that into consideration, I felt it was time to separate them. In order for all of this to happen, I had some work to do. My first move was to get a couple tanks set up in my little fish room for the tropical fish that were in this 55-gallon. Once that was done, my next job was to clean this fish tank and set it up the way I want it for my parrots. After it was all set up and ready, I moved Eric, Emma, and Clementine to their new home. I did leave 2 Cory cats from the tropical community, and I also moved the golden algae eater over here from the 75 as well. The parrots have settled pretty well, although I see Eric being the boss. Clementine and Emma seem quite happy and stress-free now that they're no longer with Bogey. The parrots take turns chasing the golden algae eater. I don't blame them, though. He likes to hitch a ride on Eric from time to time, latching onto his side. Little Clementine has grown the most, almost catching up to Emma in size. She is a feisty little thing. Emma is doing very well too, but she doesn't seem to be growing as quickly. Here comes the golden algae eater. He is really, really a handsome fellow. Then you can see here my 2 little Cory cats. They hide in there, but not all the time. See this cool stone? This is called a Shiva Lingam stone. I'll leave a link below if you want to know more about it. They are said to improve your overall health as they stimulate the energy system of the entire body and will aid in overall improvement of your health and well-being. Not to mention they look very cool too. So the parrots are in their own home and look much happier. I just fed them, and within minutes after feeding them, every speck of food is gone. So Bogey now has the 75-gallon all to himself. I removed most of the sand and gave him 6 marbles to push around. It's pretty funny, he plays with the marbles quite often. I had to remove the potted plants because he tipped them over. I don't know if Bogey is happier without having the parrots to harass, but he sure is more attentive to me when I approach the tank. I'm afraid I've been catering to him more since he's all alone now. I give him a bite to eat every so often throughout the day, encouraging his interest in me. Bogey was born in June, so he's only about 7 months old now. He's approximately 8 inches. Being such a handsome boy, I have been thinking of looking into finding him a girlfriend. This would be a good time to introduce him to a female. For now, he's a lucky guy having a nice, clean, bright tank to call his own. I have an FX4 running on this aquarium with a sponge filter in one corner and a polisher in the other. What more could any fish want? So until next time, this is Deb Tim signing out. Thanks so much for watching. I always appreciate your comments and your suggestions and your wonderful advice. So continue to do that for me as we share this wonderful hobby of fish keeping. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.